Hosanna, Hosanna.
Hey, hey, hey.
There is strength to everything
Under the sun, when your time has come
for you to prosper.
nothing can change it.
You see me dancing and jolly, now God they do am. You see me dancing and jolly, oh, now God they do am. He has changed my life, changed my style, changed my status. From nobody to somebody, now God they do am.
Hey, Papa, hey, Papa, hey, Papa, you are my hero. Hey, Papa, hey, Papa, hey, Papa, you are my hero.
Hosanna, Hosanna,
Ah, Hosanna,
Hosanna, Hosanna, yeah.
ah, Hosanna,
Hosanna, Hosanna,
ah, Hosanna,
Hosanna, Hosanna, yeah.
ah, Hosanna.
Hosanna, Hosanna,
Hey, hey, hey,
Hosanna, Hosanna.
hey, hey.
Okay. Now we have a keynote speaker, and that is Mr. Ken Bangura. Mr. Ken Bangura is an experienced lecturer in tourism. Apart from being a lecturer here, he's also a lecturer at the Magai College of Education and Technology. Apart from that, he's the eldest among us all here. We respect him, and we know that he will deliver something very good for all of us. Thank you, Mr. Bangura.
Matriculants. As a teacher, always I like to stand when talking. First of all, welcome you to this occasion, to this of our fourth matriculation ceremony, which I'm quite convinced it has been one of the best from the time of inception of this center. For middle management manpower, the need for the creation of a level playing field within the tourism and travel arena, and as a backup to the government policies that were enacted for the emancipation of the tourism industry. Having said that, I'm coming to tell my matriculants the importance of tourism. For all my students, both past, present, I always admonish them that they haven't done anything wrong to matriculate into this course, because they are going to serve as a state, that is the interface between the traveling world, the tourism, and of course the nation. As a host country, it is our responsibility to create such institutions that will help to enhance the tourism development of the state. Tourism, as it is always mentioned, is the most important traveling sector or manpower sector that has the capacity to employ as much people as they can. If I'm not mistaken, it's the second largest employing sector after agriculture in the entire world. So you see, ladies, gentlemen, you haven't made any mistake to matriculate into this program. Tourism relationship with this institution. I guess each and every one of us within this side table know very well that tourism is a key to selling our image, in another word, our culture. agriculture. It's a key to employment. It's a key to personal development. It's a key to national development. It's a key to peace building. So, having said that, tourism, the relationship with this institution is very unique. And as our product is unique, so I guess, and I'm pretty sure that our students are unique anywhere they go. The educational, well, it is, we are bound to be educated. And that is exactly what our regrets their matriculation. Up to this present moment, they were greeners. Greeners. And today they are coming to abandon the word greener for at least professional intellectuals. I call them professional intellectuals because they are about to enter one of the most prestigious industry, which is the tourism and travel industry. They are bound to meet each and every facet of the world population traveling in and out of Sierra Leone.
IETs are in a better position to take full responsibility of their family members with the job they normally acquire after IETs. Mr. Chairman, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let me not bother you with words. It gives me the greatest pleasure to welcome you, the matriculants, to our noble institution.
Thank you very much, Mr. Principal. Inception has produced more than 215 students, and some of them are now breadwinners of their families. I think all of us here should be proud about that. Should be proud of our achievements. Now we'll call on Mr. Abdul S. Kalom, the registrar of this institute, to give a short statement.
Mr. Chairman, Principal, staff of IETS, that is the Institute of Aviation and Tourism Studies, students, distinguished guests, I say good afternoon to you. It is with great pleasure that I join others in welcoming you to the 4th annual matriculation of this noble institution. 4 years ago, our first students went through this same ceremony, and today, many of them are proud holders of Diploma in Aviation and Tourism Studies. What I would like to emphasize here is that you matriculants have just reached your entry point of higher learning. Your departure point is after your successful completion of the course when you shall be graduating. Therefore, in airline parlance, matriculation is check-in and graduation is check-out. Here, we give value for money. And so, I would like to urge parents and financial guarantors to pay the fees of these students, as it is these fees that sustain the institution. You will all agree with me that since you started attending classes in this institute, lecturers have not been giving you a space for idleness. This is because they value your fees. You, in turn, should value their knowledge. I hope you would always abide by the rules and regulations of this institute. Do your assignments, write your tests, and study for your exams. I congratulate the matriculants and wish them a successful academic work. Thank you.
Brilliantly put, Mr. Kalom. everybody is emphasizing discipline. Yeah. And Mr. Kalon has added something, the fees. You shouldn't forget. And he has always also advised you. Those of you doing travel law, he has told you, he said you should prepare for your tests, so that you are going to have one on Tuesday. Now, Mr. Mbangura, the principal, and myself have spoken about discipline. And now we are having Mr. Andrew Darami, lecturer in communication skills, to actually dilate a bit on discipline.
The high table, students, parents, all protocols observed. Today, again, I would say I am very honored to stand in front of you. Well, in the capacity as chairman of both disciplinary and exams committee. There have been a lot of challenges over the years, but I know that they will be surmounted. Hence, we have vigilant and hard-working lecturers, both in the discipline committee and the exams as well. But a lot of issues have been highlighted, one by the principal, reiterated by the registrar, and first amongst all by our keynote speaker. Discipline, indiscipline, indiscipline. I'm going to say indiscipline. For the past 4 years, we have been grappling with this, simply because people think that they are adults. And we agree that yes, you are adults. But in as much as you are adults, we expect you to behave and act like adults. A case in point, people come to school just like kindergartens or people in the secondary school. I normally tell them this is a tertiary institution. Thank you, class is over for today. They have their makeups on their desks and tables, have their phones and a mirror, looking into it. Yeah, you're like, oh yeah, but exactly what you do. And prepare themselves to go out there and just undress again in a very nice clothing. Oh, they are no more students. As if they are ashamed of becoming one. Now if you look around, just look at some of them. No, I'm not just trying to disgrace you now. But if you look at them, some will be having, even when we said that your skirts should be around here, some are having here. Yes. I don't know whether they are around to entice some people. I don't hope so. But yet, you have people dressed just with their skirt just stopping here. That's embarrassing. I'll be ashamed, I won't deny you. Definitely, I'll just say I'm not part of you. But that is the issue. And we've been dealing with that for quite a long time. You know the dress code. Even you can't imagine parents, maybe you don't normally see your kids coming. I don't want to see kids. Your pupils coming. I don't want to mention pupils again. Your children coming for class. They wear things as if they want to be taller than the lecturers themselves when they sit. Even when seated, they are taller than the lecturers because the shoes that they wear. It's like they went to a very nice carpenter. No, the rabbit don't come back, quote unquote. But that is it. We are still telling you and begging, please adhere to these rules so that you cannot fall a victim to any of the embarrassments that you made in Facebook. For now, I want to commend you that this particular badge from October up to now, I've not actually gone into a series of troubles. We've gone for the tour. It was nice. Everybody went there and we came back peacefully. No fighting. No mami sociology. Yeah. That was just the code. But you see, that is actually the behavior. Is that some people are taking things from home and bringing it here, importing it here. But this badge is actually a bit different from others this year. You've not gone to that level. Can you clap for yourselves? And now that you clap for yourself, I don't hope you don't go to such products anymore. Please don't. We don't encourage people forming groups. So if you're here, you are saying you want to become black and white, in fact, we don't encourage that here. You want to see you are part of this group? No. We are teaching and training you to become one. Because the industry you are moving into is quite different. This is a professional institution and professional courses you're offering or you're doing. We do not want groups. Calling yourself, this one I'm a kebab. That they beat me. I've started hearing rumors of people saying, this they beat me, that they beat me. Please, these are words that are meant for the streets and not here. I only hope names will not come up, and please make sure they don't. Because we'll take harsh measures against anybody that will call people. You heard from the keynote speaker when he said that we are not only training you as professional intellectuals, but this course is a key to employment, a key to peace building. In its entirety, it is unique. So we're not here to train fighters. I think some 1 or 2 people started it, and there was a very big example set. We do not want fighters, so don't come here and start fighting. Now that you've entered, your names were in pencils, but today we make sure after you've signed your registers, your names are going to be put in ink, meaning you are not part of this institution. But please, we hope and pray that you adhere to some of these rules. They are very simple to uphold. I don't want to say much again because I think all the lecturers have said what we're about to say. But please, I want to, on behalf of my committee members, but my only greatest fear is that we'll be home. I hope you're here to stay. And then coming here is not just to follow people with uniforms, very nice uniforms. Oh, I've seen that uniform, it's so nice. Oh, I've seen my colleague, we're staying together and that person is doing this course, I need to be there. No. Now that you've made up your mind, and very soon you'll be doing that by signing the register, we hope you're here to stay. And if you're here to stay,
I don't think there is any lecturer who would like to make things very hard for you. We all want to make things very light for you, but it depends on you. Without much ado, before we go to the next item on the agenda, I would like to announce that there is an entertainment group here, I think from Waterloo, from Tumbo. They are going to, from somewhere of course, they are going to entertain us. But I'm not going to do it now. We are going to introduce the staff members, especially for our visitors. We like to know the people who are actually doing this great work here. So we are calling upon Mr. M.A. Cabo to introduce staff members.
Please, perfect decorum, please. Mr. Chairman, Principal, fellow colleagues, I'm here to introduce members, staff, and workers of the Institute of Aviation and Tourism Studies. In that light, the Institute comprises of both management and administration. And I believe you all know what is management and administration. The management level consists of Mr. Abubakar Kamara, who happens to be our ML. We have the pen pusher of the institution, who happens to be our registrar, Mr. Abdul Kalom. We also have our hard-working director of studies, who happens to be Mr. Aridik. And the father of the institution, who happens to be our mentor, and is lecturing tourism and marketing, Mr. Ken Bangura. A colleague of mine who knows the Queen's language more than the people in that place, and is responsible for communications here, is Mr. Andrew Darami. If I stand here, I did not introduce myself. I'm Mr. Mohamed Almami Kabu, commonly known as Gospel. I'm the procurement officer, Office of the President State House, luminary in this institution, who happens to be Mr. Mohamed Abu. Yeah. We have our hard-working customer, service lecturer, who happens to be Mr. Atorix. And you all know what is tourism. You all know what is safety. You all know what is security. And we have our man, Mr. Mohamed Kuruma. Sorry. And you know we are in the modern world now. Even if you know everything and you are not au fait with IT, information technology, you are not useful. We have Mr. Mohamed Sheku Kuruma. We have Miss Mariam Abba, our secretary. Tourism, whether you like it or not, you should know French. We have our lecturer and he's also a student, Mr. Abdullah Groma. We have our office assistant, Mr. Simeon. These are all members of this institution. Let me thank parents, guardians, loved ones for coming, for honoring our invitation. And let me thank myself for thanking you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Another thing that I would like to say in connection with what has been going on what their yes, madam, you can come and stand in front of us here. Any other? This is the first time.
AKA Jambo Queen, I'm a swearing artist. And I am here today to celebrate with my sister Nancy because she is the only sister I have in this world. Now, yes, the woman I am here for today is Sister Nancy Evelyn Thomas. Can you stand up? Evelyn Thomas Nancy, you know. Can you stand up? You know, I'm happy for this program. I'm happy to be here today. But what I want to ask is that when I'm sitting over there with my in-law, I asked him, I said, why is it we don't have any woman here in this table? Because now today's religion we say, when we see man, we should see woman. So I'm asking why we don't have women in this table today. That is my contribution. Thank you.
I think this is a question and answer session. Thank you very much. The reason why you're not seeing any female per se, as they call it a teacher, a lecturer as a case. I think for me, with more experience for the past 12 years, I've been teaching from College of Travel and Tourism Studies to Institute of Commercial Aviation, Institute of Commercial Aviation Management and Technology, Freestyle Aviation Academy, I think Graduate College, on to Institute of Aviation and Tourism Studies. I've never seen a woman lecturer. The simple reason, for more understanding, women find it very difficult to stand before women to give lectures. Because the problem with the women, you find out if you're looking at them now, seated here today, I mean the way they dress, you know that if you have a teacher, a female teacher, who is not strong enough to stand in front of these ladies, it's a problem. In actual fact, they don't give any regard to female lecturers, that's a problem. We've attempted once or twice to bring in female lecturers, but they find it very difficult to lecture. I think it was like 3 years back, we decided to bring on board 2 female lecturers, but they couldn't cope because normally when they come to class, the female students here will be shouting, making all sorts of comments. Thank you very much.
Whether this course is for, it's mainly for women, or we have them, but you know, very, I think we have only 3 males. Yes, and most of the women, most of the ladies who graduate from this course go direct into the industry. They don't want to teach. You see, that's the problem. Can we have somebody else? A gentleman? Yes.
Thank you very much. I am Major S.B. Farmer. I work for the Directorate of Peacekeeping Operations in the Ministry of Defense. I think I am very much amazed by what I see this afternoon. I just remembered some 20 years ago, I was like you guys sitting here, when I matriculated to the Jala University College. I'm really delighted and amazed that this institution has come up to train the middle level management of this country. Because what we see today from the universities is that thousands of students graduate from the universities and they don't have jobs. The reason is that the universities are not training people to feed into the current economic institutions or the private sector of this country. There is nowhere in Jala or Fubi College where you find courses like aviation management or tourism and the like. There are so many other courses that will lead to actually building capacity of our youths, especially those who did not make it up to university colleges, to be able to have some kind of training that will provide job for them, which will make them marketable and to be able to be breadwinners of their families. So I want to commend the principal, the management, and the staff of IATS for a marvelous job by actually training these people, to fill the middle-level manpower of this country. I think we are trying gradually to emulate what other countries are doing. Countries like Ghana, countries like Nigeria, countries like Ivory Coast. This is what they are doing, and that is why you see their unemployment level is far lower than what we have in Sierra Leone. What we do here, we have misdirected our educational system towards what I call orthodox education, law, engineering, you name it. But then we are leaving the higher paid jobs. If you look at, if you try to find out what the high paid jobs are, which are not university degrees, one of them is tourism, aviation, flight management. These are jobs that are highly paid, but they are not degree courses. So I want to implore you, the students, I want to implore you, the parents, to support the students. The students focus on your courses. They will be beneficial to you. It's just 2 years. Before you know it, you are out of this institution, you have a job, you can support your husbands or your families, and there you go. So I want again to thank you very much. Behave yourselves, as the discipline officer has already said. Discipline is the backbone of success. I can assure you that. In the military, we ride on discipline. Wear your uniforms. I have a fiancée here, and I support her, and I always tell her that you must dress in your uniforms before you leave for school. So therefore, I want to implore you, be proud of this school. I'm telling you, there is no school the like of this in the entire Sierra Leone. I'm proud of this institution. So without saying much, I want again to thank you, the parents, I want to thank you, the students, and I actually thank the management and the staff of this institution for a job very well done, both for this institution and for the country at large. Thank you.
Yes, we still would need one more person from the audience.
Our management corps. And because it is our management corps, we are asking, begging, you who are contributing for the success of this center to help us pay the fees, or to help us talk to your wives, work, children to pay their fees. Because that is the only call we have to keep on maintaining lecturers and other overheads. So that is the only announcement I have to make to you this afternoon. And I always wish you good luck, and may the Lord bless you and bless this country.
La 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 la
thank you. Oh, thank you. I thought that the artist we have as our guest was going to yes. Was going to do some entertainment for us. But anyway, we know that it's really the
important or formal. You are just coming like strangers, of course. So today we mark you a member of this college, and I'm going to go by names. Make sure you come orderly, because it was not easy to prepare all these names. And do these names, these numbers that are being given to you will be used for your examination, please. And you always memorize it rather than taking another person's number for your number. But if anything happens, make sure, let me know, because as you are so many like the Chinese, I have done my best. So I want to start, Mr. Kamara. I start with Diploma 2. Kingsley Ikebujo, 157. Kuruma Daniel, 158. Lemon Ma, 159. We go to Diploma 1. Adams Aminata, 160. And Sumana Kuntumi, 161. Ba Hawa Messi, 162. Ba Umuke, 163. Bangura Rugiatu, 165. Bangura Salematu, 166. Bangura Susan P, 167. Bangura Zainab Olive, 168. Bobo Mami, 169. Conte Abibatu M, 170. Conte Dora 171. Conte Fatmata M 172. Conte Fatmata S 173. Conte Koya 174. Conte Mabinti 175. Conte Maria 2 176. Conte Maria 2Y 177. Conte Nancy 178. Falacia 179. Fofana Maria 2 180. Fona Aminata 181. Fula Saleh 182. Haida Fatma Esther 183. Hey. Cabo Sally 203. Comba Michaela 204. Comba Michaela 204. Lee H. Macaulay Hannah 206. Mansare Evelyn Nancy 207. Mansare Maria 2 208. Mansare Maria 2 208. Mansare Sauda 2 209. Mara Mariama M 210. Mara Mariama M. Masakoi Jamila 211. Masakoi Jamila 211. Soya Memu M. Soya Memu M. 213. Senesi Esther 214. Senesi Esther 214. Sise Aminata B 21. Sorry. Before Sise Aminata B, Seri Ibrahim. Seri Ibrahim 215. Seri Ibrahim 215. Sise Haja Fatmata 217. Sise Haja Fatmata 217. Sharif Aminata 218. Sila Bintu 219. Sila Bintu 219. Smith Antonia M. Tarawali Fatmata 221. Tarawali Fatmata 221. Ture Hawa M. Ture Hawa M 222. What? 223. Ture Memuna 224. Ture Memuna 224. Ture Rosalind K. Ture Rosalind K 225. Wilson and 226. Wilson and 226. And the last but not the least, Aisha Uri Aisha 227. Mr. Chairman, it has been a great pleasure for me to call all this long list, and I take the great pleasure to thank you all on the high table.
May we give a standing ovation to the matriculants. We hope that you are going to make good use of your stay in this institute. Thank you very much, Mr. Lee and Mr. Kalam, for a job well done. Now, will you settle down? We are about to round up. We are now coming. Please settle down for us to complete this ceremony. We are calling and give a vote of thanks.
Thank you very much, sir. Management, Mr. Chairman, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, my fellow beautiful and wonderful colleagues of this great institution. I say good afternoon to you all. Actually, it's a great pleasure for me to stand here this afternoon and give a word or two to you before departure, before departing this wonderful place. I'm so much, I'm grateful to my wonderful management and my wonderful lecturer. Really, you have impacted a wonderful thing to us, and I believe we're going to put it into practice in the near future. My name is Evelyn Thomas, student of this institution, and I'm so happy to be a student of this institution because I find it very relevant to enroll into this wonderful institution, because when I said to myself months back, why am I sitting at home when I have this kind of potential in me? Or why are you guys sitting at home or just making yourself idle when you have something very much important to do? And I said to myself, when I choose this wonderful school, nobody pointed me to the school. I said to myself, I'm going to be part of the school. And I am very happy. And to round it up, I want to give a a good measure to my wonderful lecturers, because you guys have never leave us. You're so much important to us, and your message or your lectures is well understood. And I hope we're going to study very hard as exam is some corner. We're going to prove our best, or we're going to do our best. And I believe we're going to be a 2013 academic year. Thank you. I want to say thank you to all. And we are so grateful, because I know you all have a very important thing to do, but you leave all of them and accompany us to this occasion. We want to say thank you all. And we believe that we're not going to disappoint you. Our parents, our loved ones, our friends, and all of you. Well, thank you so much to be here, and we wish you all the best. Thank you.
Of this wonderful ceremony, I thank you all for your cooperation.
Can go on and take your snapshots now.
Please be seated.